Act 1, Scene 2. The Dyer House. Sarah Dyer is lying on the bed. Mrs. Jakes is attending her. A newborn baby is lying on a dirty sheepskin.
What's this? Thought I weren't due for a fortnight. Bless him. God bless him, Mrs. Boy's got a decent bit of tackle on him.
And that is what you notice, Mr. Dyer. He's a fine, healthy infant.
What's his name then?
You don't have one.
William isn't a bad name.
Suit yourself. I got nothing against William.
Thomas is a good one. A boy'd go a long way with Thomas behind him. Or Joshua.
He only needs the one. Which is it to be?
Ned. I never seen a boy go wrong with Ned.
And Ned it is. I can separate a widow from her silk handkerchief and empty a gent's coin pocket. They're both still smiling.
A boy who cannot acquaint himself with the contents of a newspaper or read his name is a boy who will never know which side is up.
Lights up on the Dyer house where Sarah is watching and stroking her belly.
I feel a kick. God save me. It's happening. And a gallon of water hits the floor.
A thing the size of a weasel, slippery and covered in fur.
It'll want a name, whatever it is.
What man?
I saw it, sir. A monster. God knows, I wish I never had, but I saw it slither out with my own eyes. God strike me down if I didn't.
He will strike you down. You may count on it. And Mr. Humphrey will arrest you.
The fool's been drinking. I can smell it on him.
You know Mr. Humphrey deplores liars.
Tain't a lie, missus. 'Tis God's own truth. I saw it.
I wish to see the infant.
Bless us, ma'am. If I didn't almost die of fright at the sight of it.
This particular infant is remarkable. Indeed, one might go so far as to say it is without precedent.
Science, sir, is unraveling a world we have twisted into knots of superstition. There is nowhere more conducive to its study than this island.
A seal pup delivered to a convict woman this very afternoon.
Was the father also a seal?
If he was, Mr. Salter, he has not seen fit to claim his offspring. Good morning. I am surprised to see you here.
Oh, indeed. Did you expect me to be breaking my fast with the seal pup? I intend calling on the creature's parents and am hopeful of securing an interview.
Then you believe Mrs. Humphreys to be correct?
I believe she saw what she says she saw.
You appear sceptical, Mr. Scully.
Not sceptical, madam. Cautious. If science teaches us anything, it is to contemplate the possibility of everything and the certainty of nothing.
Every morning they come to see if he's died in the night. Nobody expects the thing to live except me and Mum. Now and then he makes a yelp. Mostly just watches. Mrs. Jakes come round. She smears bacon fat on his flippers.
Madam, could there be sad chance that you were ravaged by a seal while you slept?
If I was, I never felt a thing, nor gave consent.
I delivered the creature.
And you attended the mother before the birth?
I did.
So, you insist this creature, this offspring, emerged from the woman?
You haven't seen it?
I have seen the crowd that waits upon it.
You'll be shocked.
Mum decided to call him Arthur in honour of a gentleman she met at Dover who lent her his handkerchief. Arthur doesn't sit nor walk, but he can swim. He sniffs the sea and starts a-barking.
I suppose you have examined it?
Weighed and measured it, sir. I have it in every dimension, with sketches and a whisker snipped from its chin.
I have heard it is sadly deformed.
Have you heard, Mr. Kidney, of the Sooterkin?
I have not.
It is a monstrous animal. Hook snout, fiery eyes, and stump of a tail. By some reports, its fur is black or brown, and it is universally remarked upon for agility and fleetness of foot. This woman has given birth to a seal pup.